Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, direct to the story. So, we have these two gentlemen who we studied with in college. So, we were talking once in a while, saying hi, hello. I never knew them that much until one day when they decided to have a conversation with me. So, they told me this that we do drink alcohol for that matter. We do drink, and not because we are drunkards, but sometimes we just go there and have a taste of it, and so on and so forth. So, but why do you agree to talk with us, yet you usually go to church? And I was like, is there an issue with me talking with you just because you do drink? So they told me this, that on Saturday, that is on Sabbath, after the divine service, we will come, pick you, take you to where we do drink, and as we'll be walking there, you just observe the village. Then, when we come back, what we'll ask you to do is that you'll have to make a special prayer for our village. And I was curious to know why they chose me. And one of them said, uh, from the look of things, you look like a very powerful prayer person. So I didn't dispute that. I agreed to walk with them, go to where they drink, and then when you come back, I agreed to make the special prayer. So on this Sabbath, I wake up very early in the morning. I go, we do the service. Then when we are done, I went for lunch. On going for lunch, then I don't know, for some weird reason, I started backing down. I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I just want to go and hide now. I don't even want to walk with them. So, as I was finishing my lunch, when I was just about to walk out, go wash my plate, then I take it back and go missing. I bump into them at the doorstep of my cube in the hostel. And I'm like, yo, now I cannot even run away because they will be here waiting for me, because I have to go wash the plate, then come back and we leave. They're like, yeah, at least we are on time. And I'm like, guy, I wish they knew. So they entered in, sat there waiting for me. I went, washed my plate, then came back, dragging myself now. They asked me, which shoes are you comfortable with walking? So I'm there pretending to be changing my shoe, yet I'm just wasting time so that they change their mind. But who are they? They waited until I was done. So we left the school. I never went for the afternoon service. We left the school, Kenyanya TTC, and took a walk in the village. Na ilikuwa ni, you know how Ushago is. Yeah, their country. Ni makona, mamilima and stuff. So we went, and as we were walking, people were greeting them. Then this person who had asked me to make a special prayer looks at me and tells me like, let me tell you, today we are being greeted because of you. When we walk with you, we are being given respect. And I'm like, so the other days people don't greet you? And I just assumed it and we went on. So we kept walking and walking. And I also noticed the same, because as we were walking, even the people who were passing by kept greeting them. They kept greeting them. Hi, how are you? And we went until we arrived at that place. So on arriving, I requested them that they allow me to stay at the doorstep. I wouldn't enter in because of the smell and everything. You know how it is. So they agreed, and also they didn't enter in. So we sat out there. They requested for the drink, and it was brought. So I just sat there, and we kept having a conversation. they kept asking me, have you seen? Have you seen? And I'm like, yeah, I'm observing everything. So the woman who was serving them came and asked me a question. She was like, Madam, are you a DCI? And I was like, nope, I'm just their friend. She told me, no, it is so weird that you're here, you're not drinking, and it seems very weird. It is not, things are not well with us because it is not usual. Those who come here always drink. And I was like, no, it's okay. They actually assured her that everything is okay. So we sat there. They took one cup each, and then they bought some to carry with them back to school. So we left the place, but now my head is starting to ache because of the smell around there, and also I was just not comfortable. So we were done, and as we were leaving, they told me this, that when we are going back to school, we will not talk to anybody. We are not going to disturb people. Trust us, we will go back to the cube. So what we'll do after supper, you just come to our cube and make the special prayer that we requested you. So I was still in agreement with them up to that moment. I said I'll come. We went back to school, and indeed, true to their word, they never spoke to anybody. People who were greeting them, they were telling them that it's okay, we'll meet each other after supper. They went direct to where their cube was. So few minutes later, it was time for supper. I went and served, and now I was feeling tensed. I'm scared. I don't know because okay, yes, I'm supposed to make this special prayer, but I'm still in denial. Why me? Why this? Why that? So I went and took my supper. Then the bulb in our cube actually, I don't know, ni kama ilichomeka. So those who we were with in the cube, they decided to go to class for preps because they could not study in the cube, and I was left alone. So I kept locking the door. When somebody comes in and they leave, I lock the door, just because I don't want to go there and make that special prayer. So somebody left and I forgot to lock the door. Then I had a knock at the door, and I was like, come in. It was the two gentlemen. Then I told them that our bulb isn't functioning, so they made it. Whatever they did, I don't know, but the bulb, there was no light in the cube. Then they sat and asked me, why didn't you come? We asked you to come and make a special prayer. And I told them I was thinking of coming, but deep down in my mind, I knew I wasn't coming. So after that, they said, now since you didn't come, we are here. So what we want you to do, one of them asked me, give me your Bible. And I pointed immediately out the Bible on the bed of my fellow cube mate. Then they were like, no, that is not your Bible. We need your Bible. And I'm like, it is my Bible. After all, anyway, even if it is not my Bible, it is just a Bible. And they were like, no, we need your Bible. That Bible is not, actually, to quote their words, they said, hiyo Bible iko na mapepo, tunataka Bible yako. And I was like, Bible iko na mapepo. So to mean the Bible, the other Bible that I was showing them had evil spirits. So I told them, let me tell you the truth then. The truth is, yes, I have a Bible, but my Bible is not here with me. I left it at home when coming to college. So they were like, why are you leaving your Bible at home? And I'm like, yo, what is it with my Bible? And that question really bothered me. And I also started thinking to myself, by the way, why did I leave my Bible? So they said, since you don't have a Bible, we'll use this one. One of them took the Bible and read a verse. After reading, they said, now we are making a prayer, and they organized that one of them was to start, then the other one, then I was the one to crown up the prayers. And they asked me to stand, then we held hands, and then they started praying. But as they are praying, I am shaking, I'm trembling. I was tensed for reasons that I don't know. So they made the prayer, and because I was asking myself, what am I supposed to pray? What am I going to say? Yes, I had seen what they told me in the village. I had seen what was happening. But now, what am I going to say in this prayer? As they were praying, I kept relaxing. So when it was my time to pray, I had told myself that I'll just pray for a minute, then they leave. Let me tell you, when I started praying, whatever I was saying and where the words were coming from, I do not know. I prayed for long. I even stopped shaking now. I was relaxed. I prayed for long. And at first, since we had visited that area, so my head was aching. But when I started praying with them, I kept calm, and then the headache reduced, and I was now even more relaxed. After finishing the prayer, they sat down and thanked me for the same, and they told me good night, and they left. The following morning, I woke up. I was ready to go for breakfast. Before I even left, I had a knock at the door, and was like, hey, hi, how is your morning? Are you okay? Yeah, and they left, and I'm like, why are you even greeting me? Anyway, that was the morning. In the evening, they had gone for a walk. That was on a Sunday. Then when I was leaving for supper, I bumped into them again at my doorstep as I was going to serve my supper. And they were carrying an avocado they had bought for me. They're like, this is for you. And I'm like, okay, thank you. So I took it back. So I went and served and came back. So that was the trend. They kept saying, hi, how are you? And stuff. But they kept telling me that there is something in you that is so unique. So whenever you'll be praying, always remember us in your prayers. So that was the story. But now, the question that kept ringing in my mind was, where is your Bible? That thing really disturbed me a lot. And from that day, I never left my Bible again. I never left my Bible. I'm always with my Bible, because I was wondering, why would someone, just a random person, come to ask me where my Bible is? And I'll ask the same to you, parents. You have a very big Bible, yours, actually King James Version. You also have the one for your local language. You have the one for Kisii, or rather the Kikuyu. And you also have the one for Swahili, a big one. But the question is, does your child have a Bible? Does he? Does she? Or you just tell them, go to church, and your teacher will be requesting for a Bible, you will come for mine, you use it, then you return. Because for most parents, they buy Bible for their kids when they go to boarding schools mostly, or rather when they go to schools where it is a requirement. Hey, parent, I'm asking again, where is your child's Bible? No, I'm not asking for your Bible, because I know you have yours. Where is your child's Bible? As long as they can read, they need to have a Bible. Why they asked me, I don't know. And why I'm asking you about the Bible, I also don't know. Maybe you'll know it sometimes later. Thank you so much for watching. It has been me, Admin the teacher. Bye-bye.